Okay, fellow sentient objects, we have a special guest here for this discussion. May I present to you the president of Inanimate Improv, the leader of the improvisers, Fox.
Fox, also known as Rosin, and I am not an object today, sadly.
Hey, everyone everyone is welcome. If we have these silly little limbs, faces or not. Hey, we are one of each other here in the object show community. So how's your day doing?
I've been all right. I kind of just woke up, just played some Roblox, was shooting people. Don't do that unless you're at least 16 years old. I regressed back into my gotcha phase.
Yeah. Funny enough, actually no, I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what else. So I hear that you will be going to the meetup as well. You excited?
Yes. I'm so excited, and I'm going to not really unveil a new cosplay. I hope to show her off before then. Oh yeah, I'm big. But I have a little bit of an upgraded cosplay that I'm going to flaunt. Like Can you guess who it is?
There's only one of three, but I'll say it for now so I can say myself.
Wait, no. What are the three? I want to hear what you think. I want to hear what you think the three are.
One taco and this at least some other person, because you already made like a couple like soap and marshmallow.
Yeah, it's one. How'd you know?
First choice, first pick, number one.
Number one, the one and only.
She's my queen.
Yeah. Funny enough, speaking of one, the voice of one actually did a live stream earlier, like a month or two ago, playing a game. I may have convinced her to watch Inanimate Improv in one's broadcast, and she said she'll think about it.
Oh no! Oh, that's wow! Oh my god, Hang on, I have to process this information real quick.
Oh my god!
That's crazy.
And the fact that I will be meeting her and Jazzy in Los Angeles.
Have fun! Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll be fun. You should definitely try to get her to watch One's broadcast, because that was peak. One's broadcast was peak, and there's still fans of it, which I'm surprised about.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. I completely understand if she can't though, because there's a very fine line when you're an actor, specifically a voice actor, of staying in character when consuming like fan content. So partially what I'm worried about is that if she does watch One's broadcast, it will influence her performance in a way, and that's not like in a bad way, of course, but I want like the most authentic and kind of like undisrupted performance, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I'm sure everything will be under control. I promise.
Probably.
Yeah.
But actually, may I make a statement that actually reminds me of how, Primrose keeps reminding us, like, hey, interacting with the community is great, but don't interact too much. Like don't read fan fiction or else you'll get inspiration from them too, you know?
And it sucks because, I mean, I would make an object show. That'd be cool. I'd have some ideas. I have some characters, some world building. But I would so want to read the fan fiction because I really want to know what people think. But I know that if I do, I'd get so frustrated because I'd be like, that's not how they act. That's not what they would do. You're mischaracterizing them so bad. And I can't exactly be like, hey, you're mischaracterizing them, because that'd be very scary, because I would be the creator of the show.
Right. Hold on. Look.
I love community. I want to interact with community. Community great, but also community kind of bad at the same time.
Well, here's the thing. Community is what you make yourself. a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the OSC is really toxic. It's really like mean. But like, I've been in every single fandom I've been in. Even the smaller ones have always said, oh, we're such a toxic community, and that's just because that there's usually a lot of people in a community, because to have a community you have to have a lot of fans who are really passionate about it, and when all that passion collides with one another and there's like a million people, of course it's going to come off as toxic, because you're just going to have so many conflicting opinions and headcanons and whatever. So if you find the niche group of people that make you really happy and you can agree with and all have like respect for one another, and you're all still interested in the same thing, you can make a community that is nice and not toxic. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We hear you.
Yay. Okay.
So,
We get a little deep with this, you know.
Sorry.
I'm silently screaming.
Why? Oh.
I think
Girl,
you know
you're
why. I think you know
you're
why.
You're screaming, I'm screaming. Are you kidding me?
yeah.
Okay, TGA, did you want to talk about some other stuff that you had planned?
Back to the discussion at hand. So, what do you plan to do once you come into the building? Do you plan to who do you plan to meet? Well, first and foremost.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be so real. The only other meetup that I've been to was the one last year, and I didn't know what was going on. And I'm going to the Chicago meetup, and that line was so long, and the theater was frankly very small. So I don't even know how.
Chicago one again this year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Chicago's one of the only ones not sold out near me, and oh my god, I'm so tempted to go, but it's also
It's
like
sold out now.
Is it sold out now? Complete, not just VIP, but all of it.
Yeah.
No, because I swear I saw the tickets were like $300.
Yeah, that was another thing. Is I wanted to get VIP tickets because I did want to meet the voice actors, because Regan Rizio went to college in Chicago, so she always comes to the Chicago tour, and I meet Regan Rizio. But I couldn't because I don't have VIP tickets, and I wouldn't know how to go about meeting people. I mean, I feel like if I just be in cosplay and kind of spam post my cosplay on TikTok for like the 2 weeks leading up to the tour, I'm gonna get blocked, which is a little scary.
But hey, okay, so in my experience, it might be different for you, but in the lobby, they're more likely or not, most of like the big people in the OC will be hanging out in the lobby. So there will at least be some people that you might be able to talk to. I mean, who knows?
Hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, but last time I think they were all backstage. It was either that or we didn't get there early enough.
Because for me in Los Angeles, Ben was waiting was among the people that were staying in the lobby, and Ben, the voice of Balloon and 3GS, and I also got to talk to.
Ben also voices.
Sorry.
But I didn't know Ben also 3GS.
Yeah, he actually does. I got to talk to him twice, both in Balloons and 3GS's voice, and 3GS's unedited voice sounds eerily similar to Kane's.
Wait, do you have the recording of the unedited voice?
I actually do.
Oh my god, please! I need to hear it. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
Hold your breath. Your hiccups are insane.
I really wish I could go to Mary's meet alt so badly.
Yeah. All right.
I know. I have met so many British
on
fans.
purpose now that you've pointed them out.
You met so many British fans, including me.
Please don't. You might interrupt TGA. But yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of British OSC fans. And I'm just like,
I'm one of the only Missourian OST fans pointing them out.
really doubt you are.
Okay.
Well, there's so many Illinois OSC friends, but in terms of Missouri, yeah, I'm the only
there's
one
actually-
my friend now. Like,
Well,
Wait.
I was gonna say there's actually not, but you don't understand. The Harris Theater, where the OSC meetup is gonna be hosted this year, is huge. It has such a tiny lobby, which is so stupid because the actual theater and the seating is huge. There's like hundreds of seats in there, and I remember when I was like, I was brand new to the OSC. Kaden, my sister, wanted me to come along as her chaperone because she didn't want her mom to come with us. So I chaperoned her, and I remember like watching the episode, and then looking up and around, and I'm like, oh my god, there is so many people here, all for these talking objects. And then a few months later,
They would do a St. Louis one. They better do it at the Fabulous Fox Theater. That would be absolutely amazing.
God, and I'll be there.
Okay, wait. So when it comes to international OSC fans, there are 3 places: Britain, Australia, and the Philippines. Those are the 3 big places outside the United
Not
States.
even the U.S.
I'm like very surprised about the British one.
So yeah, have you seen the folks in the Philippines?
Oh yes, I have. I have so many Filipino mutuals on TikTok. It's crazy. Also, Ralph is based in the Philippines.
I know.
I know, like, yeah, a lot of people are.
My friend Primrose is. So you can
Our
say.
friend Primrose.
Communism, our Frank Primrose.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Oh, here. This is 3GS outside of the Big Crusher.
I can't believe all the future generations are so much larger. It's such a waste of resources.
Where'd you send it? Are you sending it in no mic?
Yeah, in the no mic.
TGA, let's get to the theories. I'm excited for the theories.
All right. Okay, starting off with the season 4. Everyone is done playing.
Okay.
Everyone is not playing, yeah.
Nobody's playing!
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I really hope it's a slice of life. I love slice of life, so I think it'd just be so cute to have like a little series of just like little life problems. I think it'd be really fun if they developed more of the relationships, although I get why they wouldn't, because I mean, having like shipping characters is so much fun. Why would you limit that by an actual relationship? But if they are gonna go into like another kind of competition style, I don't know. I want Taco to be in it. I really want Taco.
Yes!
Okay.
Like,
because, like,
see, okay, here's the thing also. Okay, I think they might go with another competition route, and my proof for this, my evidence, is that Taco is the only character that has not had a best of video. And she's also the only character that's not on the official website as like a contestant, because she was only a contestant in season 1. So her actual like real British evil self is not on there, you know? So I think in order to
I have a counterpoint for the best of thing. They didn't do best ofs for season 1. She was not a contestant in season 2. They didn't do best ofs during season 1. She wasn't a contestant in season 2.
But she
That's why
was
we didn't have
but she was in season 2.
But she's not a contestant. The best ofs are for the contestants.
Aw, poo, whatever. Still,
She
but like, yeah. But she was also like, I don't know. There's so much potential for Taco, dude.
Oh,
damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
wouldn't
There you
it
go.
be,
I'm gonna see all yellow.
wouldn't it be only advantage of being British? The only advantage?
Wait, what is the only advantage of being British?
To do Taco's voice!
But you have to have her character and personality. Like, I'm not British, but and my British accent is booty at. Nope, I can't swear. Booty awful.
It's really hard.
But you know, you have to have a personality. You have to have her little character traits. Her twang, whatever. That's
Oh my god, I
that's
saw the
thing.
clip of you as Taco talking with the custom wood burning girl. I'm like, what the
Oh my god.
It literally came up on my For You page. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was not my best moment, but oh well. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, I had a dream last night. Okay, is it okay if I get off topic really quickly?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That just reminded me, I had a dream last night that I was actually friends, like mutuals on TikTok, with the custom wood burning lady. And I was like DMing her, and she was like, oh my gosh, haha, yeah, that was so funny. And I was like, oh my god, haha, Dee Dee, you're so funny. You're actually such a cool person. Blah, blah, blah.
That's her name.
Everyone calls her Dee Dee. I don't know if that's her actual name or if it's her, like, alias, but that's what I was calling her in the dream. And then she invited me back on her live stream in my one cosplay for more shenanigans, and we were just besties. It was weird.
You should actually get on as Taco. You should get on as one.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But I don't want to like flood her I don't want to like flood her stuff because that would be really annoying. So I think next time.
Alexi is already tormenting her enough.
Shh. I need complete silence for this amazing act of charity that Marker/Oliver/Lula has done. Do you want to say it, Lula, or do I have to reveal it?
You can.
Lula commissioned a custom wood burning of me, and the video was just not posted yet. I think it might take a few weeks. But in that video, she said something like, I have a lot of PTSD from the phone people, so it was hard to make this video, but thank you for your custom wood burning piece. And I was like, what? Okay. So I do really like the theory of like fan evil, fan becomes new host and goes evil and whatever. But I really like that, and I think it'd be interesting for his character. However, I feel like they haven't set it up enough in the finale of season 2 because he was really cheery and he was like very happy, and I feel like he forgot about his whole existential crisis. But I don't know, maybe he was just masking. He probably was. But I really like that theory.
Where did the whole evil thing come from? I have never heard this theory. What is that Experiment 21 fanfic is this?
On TikTok they were being like, oh, Steve Cobbs was pointing at Fan and saying like, oh, you'll become like me someday. And then in the finale, Fan put on Steve Cobb's glasses, and it's symbolism. It's foreshadowing. And I'm like, well,
it seems like it's stretched to me.
I don't know. I feel like if they do go that route, maybe it being a stretch is, I don't know. I don't think it's too much of a stretch. I think it's a fun thing to think about, but I feel like it wouldn't be it wouldn't be very consistent, you know? Also, what we saw in the trailer, I like the theories of how there's gonna be like a new object from like Steve Cobbs' corpse, but that would be even more f***ed up now because they're using
Hey, you said you're not
to
gonna swear.
genetically modify.
You say you're not gonna swear. You say you're not gonna swear. Damn.
But I just think it'd be even more messed up for them to make that character a character now, because the only piece of popcorn that we have seen after they disposed of Steve Cobbs' corpse was the piece of popcorn they were genetically engineering and mutifying to create unlimited popcorn. That's kind of messed up.
But,
And then they gain consciousness and sentience, and they have to live with everybody eating their like clones of themselves. Is that not messed up? Has Testu thought this through?
I mean, is it just desserts? Do you consider this just desserts?
But that's funny. Anyway.
Exactly that, where one of the kernels becomes sentient.
Yeah, that's what I was going off of. I really like that. I think it's cute. I hope if they do like if they do Evil Fan, I hope they like make him really like insane. Like, you know Panky's art? How sometimes Panky draws art like, what's it called? Like eye strain art of Fan going insane. I want it to be like that. I need it to be like that.
Oh, speaking of Panky, is Panky doing okay?
Panky's doing just swell.
Yay!
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my inanimate insanity theories.
Because like,
People berries.
oh boy. Do you want to, because we're done with II theories, are you ready for the BFDI theories?
Oh boy, am I ready.
Yeah, because like, I'm telling you now, I'm going to say this shot out the bat. What if in Teapot 18 or Teapot 19, we see two not in the room, and then we see them in the crib?
You don't understand, TGA. You don't understand how excited I am for Teapot 19. I am getting very close to the microphone and very ASMR-y to prove my point. Huh? I'm more excited for Teapot 19 than Teapot 18 because my previous theory has proven correct that every time they have a very dramatic, emotional episode, they always have to put like a little bit of a, almost like they're spacing it apart. You know, they have to have like a fun, lighthearted, goofy episode to kind of ease it off and also elongate the plot a little bit more. So I'm excited to see the failed debuters back, but I'm more excited for Teapot 19 because that's when we get lore. That's when we get lore. Did you not see the teaser? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I have many, many, many theories about that, but I really hope it's a flashback. I really, really, really hope there's some flashback of some kind, because like. I also love the Algebrailians. I'm like one of the biggest Algebrailian fans ever. I love every single one of them. They are my babies. I need to squish them together into one big mass and like a stress ball. Anyway, I really need to know what happened to them. I really need to know what happened.
I mean, you
I
had
think
your
they might get a flashback explaining.
yeah. I mean, you had your experience in the asylum, so I think you are so hyped to see them again.
Oh, of course I am. Also, I'm still so like confused over what 6 meant. Like the last thing we heard from 6 was like, I'm the last one left. This is my home. I'm the last one left. So exactly. And okay, but what got me more than the last one left one was 6 clarifying that the equation playground is their home. Like that's their home. That's where they live. All of them. They're like a little cul-de-sac. It's so cute. That made me go insane because of cuteness. But then I also was like, it'd be so weird and so fun. It's kind of like like the equation playground all empty now, and one's field, almost even the exit, are all kind of liminal spaces. And I really hope they lean into that vibe more about when they are like talking about the lore of the Algebrailians, because they really do give off a really liminal feel. So I feel like it'd be kind of related to
Don't forget Forest Schools too, in his little space.
Yeah, is that everything in Force Head is the exit, right? Or is it just one thing?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, people like to categorize it. Like, you've got the main exit classroom, but the entire school, like, all of that, like, it's insane, these fucking Algebrailians. Like, can we call it a headspace? I know headspace is a term for systems, but, like, I feel like it also counts as a headspace, because he goes in it, too. He can be in it, too.
Definitely. Definitely. I think
would
it
actually be
would.
the best fit term for it.
Also, like, Algebrailians aren't human. They don't have, like, human, like, brains, so they would, even if, maybe there's, like, here's my new headcanon. They can form systems at will, because they have brains different from ours. So maybe that's what the Force headspace was, or something. But
We've got, like, little creatures in there, too. You can put people in there. You're part of my system now, perhaps.
not only can he put people in there, he can put other Algebrailians in there. That's something that always bugs me about 4 is like not only 3, but like we saw him try to suck up 5 in one of the subscriber specials. So I feel like 4 is so powerful because he has something to do with all the Algebrailians' disappearances. He like took their power when he like cast them away or whatever, because he definitely has something to do with 3.
1 so after 2, when like we assume under this logic 4 was the one who banished her. So why is 1 going after 2 when 4 is right there? Or do you think she's scared to go after 4?
Yes, I do actually, because 4 is so powerful now because he has accumulated all the power from banishing or whatever, like the other Algebrailians. So 1 knows.
Did the 2060-30 thing?
I actually don't. I think that is like maybe not separate, but like it's obviously aligned in some way. But I think in that short specifically, 0 is going to be the quote unquote hero, because we've seen him before used to like literally kill other Algebrailians. He divided Pi by 0, and that's how they got rid of Pi in the Pi special. So I think that's what they're gonna do to 2763. But I don't know, because it's been way too long since the last episode, and I'm kind of going crazy.
We just hit 3 million. So we should get 3. We should get 3. We would just hit 3 something million.
Either that or they're gonna introduce like 30 or something, which I'm still salty about. I'm still salty that they just kind of
I remember when the 10 million came out. We were all like, "Oh my god, are we gonna see
You
one?"
mean
And then it really, really
you mean
it's like, what the fuck?
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. When we had the 10,000, we all thought, "Oh my god, one! We're gonna get one." Nope, 10.
300,000.
Exactly, but that in itself is lore that we get of one technically. We have a time frame from when she disappeared to when she like when she was locked in the moon to when she got out. And okay.
I need to check this. I'm gonna rewatch X Finds Out His Value, the original, and see if we actually see her.
Look.
Yeah, she's there. She's there with 3, and she and 3 are really mad at 4 saying that X's value for that day at least was 7, which is a lucky number. So that was like weird foreshadowing all the way back from when the Huangtons were kids, and that's crazy to me. But like I
X
don't know.
finds out his value. 12 million views.
Wait, hold up there. Rosin's talking.
Sorry.
I was just saying that there definitely probably is going to be some kind of flashback. Hopefully, because that's what the lighting looks like from that one little teaser we got from the moon. And I really hope that my theory of 4 being the reason why everyone is gone is right.
Yeah. I have a theory. I have a headcanon that all the Algebraians could either screech or roar. We've seen Forrest screech. We see Zero roar in rage. So who knows what the others would sound like.
Oh my god, imagine if one does that! Imagine if one just screams, that would be so funny.
Please, I need her to scream.
Rosin's right here biding her time like one. Uh-oh.
I sure am. I mean, I'd scream right now, but it's... I don't want to. I feel like I'd get a noise complaint from my housemates. AKA my family.
Sooner or later, one's broadcast might become canon.
I know. That's something that's kind of a little terrifying to me, because there's been so many moments that Inanimate Improv has predicted. We predicted Meepad's death. We predicted his death at the hand of Steve Cobb specifically. Actually no. Let me just start that over. We predicted Meepad's death for Steve. Give me a minute. We predicted Meepad's death.
What do you mean? How did you guys predict Meepad's death?
I'm trying to explain. But there was in a live stream once, and it was, we were Taco and Meepad, and somebody asked, like, would you sacrifice yourself or something? And I was like, I as Taco was like, if you do that, I'm going to be very mad at you. And then Meepad was like, I would do what is necessary, something. If my life needed to be sacrificed, then I would sacrifice my life. And that just so happened to be the time when Brian Koch joined and heard that and then commented something, and it was probably because this was months before the finale. It was probably because he knew, or he that piqued his interest, and he was like, wait a minute. Why'd you kind of clock that? So we predicted Meepad's death. Also the camera quality was awful, which is very embarrassing, but whatever. So we predicted Meepad's death. One's broadcast predicted one's crash out, but she was gonna have a crash out sooner or later. There was specifically the parts from one's broadcast that we predicted in Teapot. I don't remember if she took Gady at this point. It was probably after that. But we predicted her using force, obviously. Crashing out using force against a contestant. Almost I want to say Huh?
Did you predict that it was going to be Donut, or was that...
No, it was Gady. It was Gady in this one. And I mean, I personally think that we predicted her being able to use contestants' bodies and teleport around in that way, because this is just my headcanon and my theory, but at the end of the hide and seek episode, there's 2 bottles, and when I pointed that out, people were just like, "Oh, that's just Bottle. That's just silly Bottle. She just does that." And I go, guys, if we just brush it off by saying that's just Bottle, then that's how they're gonna get us, you know? So I fully believe that if not one, somebody, another Algebraian is using Bottle's body. You know? As like a little imposter. I also just love that trope, so.
That's actually a real concept.
Cliche said that it was a nice concept.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I could say, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, right, because like I predicted some stuff on my own, but it's not exactly like prediction wise, but like something silly. Because like back in 2023, when I 13 came out, and me and my friend Tem were like, competing, like there was like this big announcement, like regarding like 2 of them or something, and I predicted that it's going to be a meetup, while my friend Tem thought it was going to be the III soundtrack. So the whole, the bulk of the IID had to pick a side. I only had one person on my side, which kudos to you, Circuit. I thank you for all eternity. And I find out that I was right. I predicted the meetup, and never before have I gotten flipped out in such positivity.
See, so that just means that you're really good at theory making and putting together patterns and stuff. So I think whatever you have as a theory is pretty solid and probably canon too.
Yeah, no, this was not about like any canonical theories. It was about like we were like battling if it was the announcement about the meetup or a soundtrack, and I was right. And by golly, it was unfortunate I wasn't able to go to that meetup, because I would have ran all throughout the building bragging that I predicted it. I predicted it all along.
As you should.
All right. Okay.
Like, the fact that I was also theorizing about one's flashback, because when I saw the picture, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we are definitely going to get a one flashback, right? Because the whole looked the exact same, the cracks, the mood. I was freaking out. I was not okay. I was not okay. But if we do get a flashback, I will be bouncing off the walls. I will not be okay for the rest of the day.
If 2 is not in the, if 2 is missing from the room, and we see them in the crib, I'm gonna say it. I've seen this crap before.
I really don't
I've
want
played these games before. I made these games actually. I was in these games. I started these games. I know what's gonna happen. I really want to know if they actually saw /listen to one's broadcast. Like,
Well,
at least some part of the team.
only one way to find out, and I can get to talk to the actual voice of one to find out. We'll have a little chit chat in the back of the lobby.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that would kind of be scary. I don't know, I think it's really weird. A lot of people have kind of associated me with the characters that I play for so long that some people have actually been like, oh yeah, this is the voice actor for Taco. This is the voice actor for One. And I go, no guys, I'm just a girl who loves them. I'm just a little thing who really likes them. So it's almost like I'm like the fanon version. I'm the fanon voice actor, which is also weird.
That
I feel like
is honestly like so true though. Like every time I do a voiceover or something, everyone's just like, oh, will you be actual voice actor? No, I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not. Like,
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, we have the sorry.
Sorry, it's like just mostly when I do my tacos. Mostly when I do taco. Everyone's just like, oh, you sound exactly like Taco. Yeah, because I'm British. What else?
I should say it right now. We need more object show games. Like what we have is already top tier. BFDI branches. W Banalo. The 1 out of 5 series Banalo. This Inanimate Sandy Undertale crossover game Banalo.
The Friday Night Funkin' mod made by Panky Poo. Perfect. If you haven't played that, you need to, because it's so good, and Panky has put their heart and soul into it. And I don't know if I'm able to say anything, but all I'm saying is that it's still been on their mind, and they have more ideas. And I'm not technically breaking NDA, but it'd be cool. There was a third one. Anyway, go play that. Go play the Friday Night Funkin' mod by
I
Panky Poo.
haven't played that.
It's really fun. It's really cool. It's also really heartbreaking. Panky composed all the Panky composed all the music, coded all the stuff, did all the art, animated everything. Panky's crazy. Panky's insane. I love Panky so much. Panky, if you're watching this, you're cool. You're probably not, but if you are, you're cool, and I miss you.
Okay, while Rosin takes care of business, whatever the issue was with on our end, I'm here with the creator of the BFDI II Meetup Updates Twitter account, June.
Hi, yeah, that's me. Basically, you might know me because of my updates account that I've been running since about March of 2025, and I will be covering them until like the end of the meetups. Anyways, hi.
Hi, because we are going to the same day, and the same time.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'll be with this virtual tour. I'm bringing my to double down on this virtual tour fiasco I mentioned earlier. I will be doing a virtual tour on Discord before and after the screening. So if to give you guys a chance in the Inanimate Improv server to talk to these big guys. I won't. I will not do this call during the screening because I do not want to get the boot.
Exactly. You do not want to be getting kicked out in the middle of the screening because that is bad.
Yep.
Not good.
Yeah, so what will be your plan for upon your arrival?
My plan is that I am going with my girlfriend and a few friends, and you, of course, and we're all going to be meeting about 2 hours before the meetup, so that way we can all line up into one spot, and we can all get in. And then we'll all sit with each other during the screenings, and it'll be a fun time, a really great fun time.
Yeah.
I can't wait to experience this.
Yeah.
And I am surprised that LA was really, like, the last location that they could have picked.
But hey, I mean, with whatever's going on in LA right now, I think it's a good choice. Hopefully, by then everything will be under control.
Yeah, about that, the whole shenanigans that have been happening, not good at all.
Yeah, we'll not talk about that here. We'll not talk about it.
Yeah.
Here.
Hopefully it's over by then. I know VidCon is happening next week. And they're going to be screening Teapot 18 over there.
Yep.
And I think that's a really good thing. That's really cool.
Yeah. So, for me, I have my own questions. You're already gonna be begging in your knees, asking for the candle plushie.
Oh yeah, that's like one of my top priorities. Just begging Brian for my candle plush. Oh man.
Hey, kudos to you for that. For me, I want to know about this Inanimate Sandy book that I've been talking to Brian about in his streams.
And
can
you elaborate on that a little bit? A little bit.
All right. So during during Brian's streams, in the middle of like the II movies being released, Acts 1 through 3, I had this question regarding a book because we already know that BFDI has an official guidebook. So I wonder what it would be like if Inanimate Sandy had its own official book. Okay, so about this book, Brian said that a guidebook would be interesting, and then it would be Mifun for his own pitch Bible, as he said it.
A Bible, that'd be interesting.
But you know what pitch Bibles are?
Pitch Bibles? No, I don't believe I do.
I think it's what directors have. If memory serves, it's a book about what the directors, from the directors of like a movie or a TV show, basically, talking about what's basically the behind the scenes all in a book.
Yeah, I get that now.
So right now, what are the latest updates so far?
The latest updates, there hasn't really been anything about tickets that are been selling out, but the Houston, Texas meetup is about 2 weeks away, and which means the tour starts in about 2 weeks, and the VidCon event starts soon next week, and I believe on the 19th, which I think is a Friday. I'm not sure. I haven't really been like ever since like the meetup has been happening. Like ever since it basically got announced, there hasn't really been anything interesting except ticket selling out and other merch related stuff and like info that you might need. Given like, hey, you're gonna need to bring a transparent backpack, like a translucent one that you can see through, just like how last year's meetup was. They will not be. I'm not sure they will be holding back on that because last time I was there last year, they didn't really care about that. None of the TSA, like I don't think there was even TSA there. None of them checked it, and it was just like, bring a backpack and you're good. Just don't have anything bad in there as long as you're, like, as long as you're not doing anything like bad with it, then I think you're good. But do be really careful and just like with like what you do, and keep in mind you are in a public space. Do not be doing anything horrible, especially when there are children there. So that's just a little heads up.
Yeah. I already have confirmation that Jazzy Oliver, the voice of Paintbrush, and Emily Pitcher, the voice of One, will be going to Los Angeles.
I believe Diaz well will be going, hopefully, because she's
for your sakes. For your sakes.
Okay, man. They're just one of my biggest idols, and I can't miss out on an opportunity like that, honestly. The 2024 meetup was actually my first one ever, because I wanted to go at the time to like the one in 2023, like just like the one without the Q&A, just the episode screening and stuff. But unfortunately, due to expenses and like my dad like having no job and stuff, we couldn't go. But now we're able to, because I was able to get a VIP ticket for like nearly $100, which I was like, damn, they've been going up in price. And for some odd reason, I'm guessing it's just a thing with the venues, but like different venues have different ticket prices, like VIP and stuff. And I think it's like, I'm not saying it should be fit to like everybody's needs, but I think it should be like relatively around the same price if you want more people to go, because Houston had $40 general admission tickets, I believe, and LA had I think, if I am correct, every other spot did, like every spot did, and then with LA the VIP tickets were nearly $100, and I was able to snag mine right before they went out of stock, which they sell out quick, which just shows the demand. So I hope that I hope that there's more meetups across the U.S. and across maybe like across the world, because I think to reach more like English speaking, not like necessarily needs to be English speaking like communities and stuff, but Britain, Australia, New Zealand, maybe anywhere. And not to mention, there's been a lot of new stuff happening ever since the Spanish channel came out for BFDI, and I think that could really expand upon it, because there's going to be people that are in Mexico that are going to want to, or like Spain that are going to want to say, go to one of them.
Yeah.
And fun fact, on one of the channels, I forgot which one it was, if it was the II Spanish dub or the BFDI Spanish dub, one of them had the meetup announcement, like the short, just like the short, not like an actual announcement, but just like the short. And then they just had like, just the short in Spanish, which is a bit odd, but I feel like that opens more gates to it, which would be interesting. I will say that.
Yeah. We'll see if that will happen, because like as I say it, the object show community and its shows are the basically the untapped potential of the indie world. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. No joke, I got the voice of Pomni to think about watching Inanimate Insanity. Lizzie, if you're watching this,
Lizzie's
hi. Tis me.
I think she will. I know wasn't like Michael Kovac, like isn't he friends with Joshua Waters?
Yeah, that's Joshua Waters is also friends with the voice of Glamrock Freddy too. So that is
Oh, that is sick. The doors are open for basically anything.
yeah, like there's so many public relations to other fandoms that are bigger than the OSC. Um, um, but hey, who knows? Maybe in maybe in season 4 we might get to see the voice of Jax or the voice of Glamrock Freddy somewhere.
I think that would be really interesting if we get like a guest appearance like every few episodes, similar to how BFB did that post split.
But yeah, we do not talk about that special guest appearance.
Yeah, especially not that.
And now, like, okay, we're shifting away. So, as we finish up this, are there any closing remarks that you would like to say before we have to stop recording? Because like we are about around 13 minutes in, and I do not want this to go too long.
I will be going to the BFDI and II meetup in LA on August 2nd at 4 p.m. with TGA and a bunch of other friends. So, if anything, you could catch us there, and we'll be there.
Yeah, and
soon.
don't forget, I'll be doing the virtual tour. So, people of the Inanimate Improv server, prepare yourselves for August 2.
Yeah.
All right. So, I guess tis tat. So I guess this concludes your interview. So I'm glad to talk to you about this, and I hope to see you there.
I hope to see you there too. I'm glad we could do this.
Yeah. And now back to your regular scheduled programming with Rosin.
Okay, guys. Okay, this is what I'm gonna. How do we play bingo again? I forgot.
Just do your prediction. Add your predictions, and then once you go to the meetup, then you can go back to your predictions and then cross out what actually happens. This is how prediction bingos work. It's like a tradition in the Inanimate Discord server. So like, if you see any.
Aren't these already the predictions though? Am I not supposed to like write the ones that I think might happen?
No. So you cross out. You put the cross on what you think is could happen. These are just like the common things that we. All right.
Okay. Let me. How do I? Here we go. Okay. I'm not sure about a teapot rejoin. That'd be really funny. Please. Oh wait, that's white. You can't even see that. Please, 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 please. I need this too.
Damn.
I don't know. My meatpad phase is over. I'm not that sad about him anymore, and I kind of hope he stays dead. Well, I hope he stays dead because then his sacrifice wasn't really important, you know?
Yeah.
If he can just come back, then like what's the point? Also, if he comes back, he's gonna be the only Meeple product there, and Meephone is away, and if Meephone comes back, then what's the point of Meephone leaving in the end anyway? So that's why I think Meepad should stay dead. Cosplays, most definitely. I'm gonna see so many cosplayers. I think it's a little too early in the season for Bot to meet Bo, so I don't think that. I hope, like in BFDIA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I hope she does. And I think she might. I think they're kind of banking on her for it. Because in Teapot, when Pin joined Teapot, she said, and then when she joined and then she got kicked out of Teapot, she said, maybe BFDIA was a fluke. And how could she know? Like, I know BFDIA takes place in the past, but if it's also, like, you know?
Oh my God,
If it takes place in the past, but they're still getting votes in, if she wins BFDIA, how is that a fluke? Because she didn't mess up in BFDIA, she won, you know? And I feel like it'd be really, really, like, impactful if she got eliminated in this elimination, if she lost against Queenie, because that would like even more solidify that it was a quote-unquote fluke to her. So that's why I really do think that she's gonna get the boot.
Oh my God, somebody finally understands me.
Sometimes I don't think about that line from Courtney of like, why do you? No, it's from Pin saying you keep pretending BFDIA was fun, and then Courtney's just like pretending. Like Courtney, she literally. No!
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so weird, and it's also so difficult to do. Like talk about something that happened in the past when it's actually like in our timeline going on in the present. So I really commend them for doing that. That's something like they're really taking risks there. They're by saying that like by having Pin say all of these lines, they're kind of assuming that she won't win, you know? But when you have viewer voting, that's never guaranteed. That's another reason why I feel like it's really commendable that they're still keeping with the viewer voting even after so long, because there were definitely some character arcs that were cut short or didn't get as fleshed out as they needed to be. I don't doubt that Jack and Jellyfy have like a little bit like if they really want to finish a character arc, they will. Like they wanted to finish Clock and Winter's little reconciliation character arc, so they kept Clock. However, there was so much potential with Icy, because she's one of the only people that knows one. There was so much potential with Basketball and Robot Flower, especially considering that Robot Flower just got back to her normal self and then they were both eliminated. That I feel like having viewer voting
sucks at times.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, that it also allows for other things like in viewer interpretation. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I don't think Inanimate Insanity is gonna get a book because they don't have as many characters as BFDI, sorry. And also, we already have plenty of fanfiction.
Wait, look, I'm talking about an official book because I talked to Brian in one of his streams and he said that's not a bad idea. So they're thinking about it. I'm telling you.
I would wonder how that would go.
Going back to the voting thing, I hate vote to save. Vote to eliminate, so much better. Vote to save sucks ass. I am still mad that Pillow wasn't eliminated and it's Nickel was. If it was vote to eliminate, her ass would have been gone so fast. I hate vote to save, actually.
Well, it's meant to like parallel. 2 is kind of doing the complete opposite of what 4 is doing in his show. 2 is the complete opposite, you know? So that's why it's vote to save. Anyway, I don't...
Well, that, like, Pillow would have been completely gone if it was vote to eliminate, though.
Pillow was there for quite a long time, and I was on Twitter a little bit, and then I immediately got off because Twitter is awful. But everybody hated Pillow. There were people, like, making signs, protesting in the streets to get Pillow kicked out. So I'm actually surprised that she survived as long as she did, and I think she was that her character arc had come to a perfect end when she was eliminated, because it was I don't remember when, but it was in one of the later episodes that she came to the realization that killing people does not equal bad luck, and that she kind of is just a maniac and likes to kill people, you know?
Yeah.
So
It was literally the episode Nickel was eliminated, actually. It was the Nightmare episode.
yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, I'm telling you
Okay,
now.
I'm gonna go on with the bingo. But I do think there will be a final 3, especially because I'm one of the later dates, so there definitely will be a BFDI final 3.
Yeah.
I hope there's a 1 flashback so badly.
The fact that I told you for 1 flashback on Tibet.
Yup, 1 flashback, please. Okay, sour cream free spot, yay. Sour cream!
Sour cream!
I hope Coiny doesn't get the boot. I don't think Coiny's gonna get the boot. I don't think they're gonna change the art style, because in the teaser for the tours, they kept the same art style when this is supposedly after season 2. Also, I like the season 2 art style a lot better than I like the season 1 or the season 3. I think both of those, they're cute, but they're very corporate. Whereas the season 2 art style is like it's like the refined version of what it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Basically,
I hope that's enough.
Basically,
I like
that's
that wording, like calling it more stylized, almost corporate.
Because it's
You know
just,
what?
it's very clean. It's very, like, animated and stuff. And it's good.
Animation.
Yeah, but I like season 1 because it was so rough. I loved season 1 because of that. And I know that Adam's probably really embarrassed about it now, but, like, I think he shouldn't be. I think he needs to embrace the shoddiness of season 1. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait, oh my god. You know, I've never been that much of a fan of season 3, especially because, like, when you listen to the recap song this season 3 is basically being a really devastating thing. Because, like, you realize how dark the recap song for season 3 is. But, like, the style never fit the tone that they were at least attempting to go with that they showed with the song. Like, it's honestly the most underwhelming of the seasons. Like, season 3 is just, they don't get as, I could tell that they wanted to do more, but with the style, it's really limiting them.
Season 3, it wasn't just the style that was limiting them. I don't know. Yeah. I can't do these two. I don't want to. So, I do want to find out what happened to the Inanimate comics. I really hope those get a comeback. I know that Cake Brunch, the one who made them, probably is really busy with actually working on the shows now, both Inanimate Insanity and BFDI. And obviously those happened in COVID when there was a lot more time to do things. But I really want to know what happened to Inanimate comics because those were so cute.
Because, like, dude, I asked that question last year to Cake Brunch. And I'm not sure what Cake Brunch will say again, but am I able to say what they said last year?
Last year.
They said there were no new comics because they were out of ideas. And I was like, what?
Well, I mean, also, if that just opens the possibility for other artists to make comics with their own ideas, you know?
Yeah.
I wish we got a taco one, but that's okay. You don't understand. The one where Balloon goes and writes letters and apologizes to everyone had me fuming. I was like, oh, and you're also going to take a chicken leg group photo, but the person who named it chicken leg isn't even freaking there, and she's the one been trying to apologize with letters for the entire time. Oh my god.
I want to know what was in the letter for Nickel. I still want to know. I want to know what was in the letter for Nickel. For the love of God.
I think someone likes the F word.
Wait, maybe TJ, do you think you could maybe ask Cake Brunch that? Like, if Cake Brunch ever had an idea for what would be in Nickel's letter for that?
I'll see. I'll hopefully talk because Whoop Doo and Cake Brunch, I'm certain I'll see. I also got to in that meetup, I got to talk to Choreo, who's one of the animators. Choreo usually back in 2024, they usually pop around to IID to call and surprise people. And when the first time we talked, I said I promised them that I'll be seeing them in the summer, and I kept my promise. I met them, and they thought I was Tem.
Aww. That's cute.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I think I might be at the tour that gets BFDIA Final 2. Cause I mean it's really close right now, and I'm at the later date, so we're getting BFDIA 20. So I think so. That'd be good. What does this mean? Meeting Box IRL, like the voice actor?
Yeah, like the way that Box has been advertised so hard for the meetup, it has to be a no-brainer.
I guess so. I hope so. I would really like to meet Asia Ray because I really like Asia Ray. I think her content was funny. I used to watch her all the time. I think her voice is really cool too. I love her voice. It's so calming. So I hope she's there, but I don't know if she will be at the Chicago one.
But hey, also, she's Filipino, so that's a panalo.
Exactly. Pinoys for the win. We are infiltrating them.
Yes.
I feel so good.
I really wanna ask a question in the Q&A. I'm not sure if I want to do one in character as one, or if I want to do like an actual question that I have. The question that I would have that's not in character would be, what texture do all the Algebrillians have? Because we are missing, like we know two is some kind of like styrofoam. X is sand. Four is like you know one of those squish balls that has the Orbeez in it?
Yeah.
Well,
4 is like that. 8 is lead. 7 is like squeakiness. I don't know, like a squeaky toy. And 6 is punchable. So I really want to know what 3, what 1, what the others are.
I mean, you can take a guess on. You can.
I don't think we have 5 yet.
I mean, maybe.
14, 15, 10, you know.
Wait, can I say? Maybe if you want, you can think about it right now and make a wild guess.
Okay. For 1, I've actually been thinking about this. I think 1 would be kind of like slime.
Oh my God.
You know? Like how like in those slime videos, like they you know, I don't know, I feel like she'd be kind of like that, or Oobleck. Oobleck because when you like, you know, like when you're playing around with it, it gets really solid, but then if you let it melt, it like drips through your hands. It's like two-faced. So it's just like her.
Fun fact,
Yep.
I actually used oobleck for an egg drop project in middle school, and I was the only one out of my class to survive. I literally just had a Ziploc bag full of oobleck and put the egg in it. It survived.
Awesome. Hey.
That's my one headcanon. Please Taco Arc. Please Taco Arc. Please. Please, but also I really like her. I'm actually a little bit sad that I joined the fandom when I did, because I mean I got Taco's tirade when I first joined. It was great, but at the same time, I really love evil, quote unquote evil, misunderstood characters who feel like they have to do everything themselves, and
Anti-villain. No, she's
I
not
just-
an anti-villain.
yeah. So I really liked Taco in that era, and I'm kind of sad I just saw the tail end of it. But I do hope she gets an arc, and I do hope that it's not an easy arc where everyone's just like, okay, we accept you now because we all almost died and that was very traumatic and now we're all trauma bonded. I hope it's not like that. I hope they're like, but Taco, you're evil. And then she goes, oh, and then they slowly accept her. I think that'd be great.
But I remember from the little like teaser thing we had for like stickers and stuff, like Libel says personal growth later.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't play.
Yeah.
I hope so, but they were also acting all very normal around her, which I was like, that you should all not act very normal, especially Bommy and, or sorry, that's the BFDI version, especially Bomb and, who else was there? And Nickel, because they were in season 1 with her. Anyway, I want the appearance of Toilet. I think that'll happen. I think it'll, because he's comedic relief, so he always kind of has to be there. Yay. The merge will definitely happen in Teapot, I think. I'm not going to the one with Teapot, which is very sad because I love Teapot, but I think it is because it's been hyped up for so much. The merge has been hyped up since the beginning, and I feel like, yeah. I don't, yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing you did not vote. Did you? Did you vote for who would be the host? Oh, for
Put me phone 4 because they never said anything about other object show hosts not being able to host. So I rigged it and put me phone 4.
Damn. Okay.
Question: do y'all think that voting thing was just for fun, or if they'll actually do it?
I think it might have been just for fun because they said that the next. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't really clarify very well. Also, with the way that BFDIA 16 and 17? Too many numbers. They released them so quickly after each other that I was just kind of like, what are we doing?
20. Yeah, it was 19 and 20.
Yeah, 19 and 20. But like, I don't know. I feel like they should have clarified that it would have been for BFDIA 21 instead of 20 because I was very confused. But whatever. I hope it happens.
Yeah.
And this is my prediction. I did not get a bingo.
No, we have like 2 chances, man.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. Bomb is a missile in disguise.
Whoa.
Because
That was a bombshell.
Awesome. All right. Perfect.
Anyway. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for having me here.
It's been nice.
Keep updated with the channel and on YouTube specifically because we have some projects that are in development and dropping soon.
Yeah. You also put this video once it drops. You'll tell us about the community about our video about this, right?
What?
I'm just asking. I'm just making sure because, like, when you drop this video, when one of us drops this video, will you make sure that your community knows in the posts?
Like my friends? Sure. Oh, the Inanimate Improv one. Sure, yeah. I can, I'll make a little post. I'll be like, hey, look, I feature in this. That'd be cute. Okay. Also, you put so much work into it.
Yeah. We
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. It's nice talking to you. We hope to talk to you again soon because we got so much to. There's a lot.
You
to talk.
definitely will.
Bye bye.
I don't doubt that.
Yay.
Bye.
See ya. So I guess that concludes our interview slash discussion with the president of Inanimate Improv. This is TJ signing off, and we'll see you again in the next one. See ya.
Bye.